We're gonna take my old Subaru here, just about 2 hours to ride on an amazing bike trail with about 10 tunnels and just about as many trestles. But first, of course, let's hope this thing makes it. Well, we're stuck behind this semi up here. A little background on the Subaru. It had 90 horsepower when it was new in 1993. I'm pretty sure a few of those horses have escaped. So we're struggling up these hills. We're gonna make it, I think. Probably. That's gonna be a great shot of me.
We'll see. I want this.
This is the first tunnel and it's 1.6 miles long.
Oh.
It's getting dark already.
Wow. Holy crap. Oh.
Is that as bright as this thing goes? Oh God. Oh God. There we go. Woo!
Get it?
I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Ah! Oh! It's muddy! It's muddy! Very slippery. Oh God! Oh my God, you could have warned us. Look at all the water running out of the tunnel. Look at all, that's a river. We're out, oh, it's so much warmer.
Yeah, I was going to take this off.
Whew. We made it. And now we're gonna be sharing the path with a road for probably about 2 miles, 3 miles, really? Yeah, like a logging road. We'll go look at the sign. Yeah. In 1995, the Milwaukee and St. Paul Railway began looking for a route for their western extension over the Bitterroot Mountains. After 5.5 months exploring 930 miles, the railroad chose a route over St. Paul Pass. Surveyors planned a line descending at 1.7% grade along the mountain slope. Big consideration in choosing this route was the potential for future traffic. This route down the St. Joe River offered exclusive access to huge quantities of old-growth white pine and cedar timber. Oh God, what are you doing back there? I suppose I should introduce the people joining me on this trip. On the back of our tandem is my partner Leah. On the other tandem is my sister and brother-in-law, Myra and Ben. And finally, we've got my mom and dad on their own bikes. If you're a longtime viewer, you'll remember this exact same crew from the Bowron Lake Circuit. We're rolling faster than you.
Oh, that's about you. How would that be? I don't think we gotta question it.
Beep, beep! Beep! Beep, beep! The sign said to honk. I was just following instructions. This is tunnel number 2, and this one is actually shared with cars. And my eyes have not adjusted yet. Jesus. That is the hardest thing. My eyes need to adjust. Okay, there we go. Now I finally get to be able to see. We did end up stopping at every single sign, and there were quite a few of them, so I'm not going to share all of them with you, but I'll try to include the most interesting ones. We're moving back off the main road again here. Man, this is narrow. Oh, geez. Now is when we really start hitting the tunnels and the trestles, I think.
So bad.
Tunnel ahead. Oh boy. They're going down there. I didn't snap a photo of this sign, but I do remember that it was talking about how they would build temporary trestles, and then they would backfill them with dirt to prevent them from burning in any forest fires. Look at the railroad spike. This part of the route's really smooth. Giving me a nice arm massage. I see a trestle down there. This one had a cave in, so we've got to go around it. say go. We already go. Yeah, we better stop in the middle of this one.
Why should we stop on this one, you might ask? Well, that's because this is the longest and tallest trestle at 850 feet long and 230 feet high. It really was fairly impressive.
Beep beep, ding ding. Thank you. Just in time.
Thanks, down way fast for me, otherwise you wouldn't know.
Ding ding! We just coast a little bit. God, it's just brutal, your eyes adjusting. I still could hardly see. Hey, a sign, we'll stop again. Oh God, we're coming through this one. Oh yeah, that was coordinated, guys. Oh, that's just a route. Just a route sign. Oh, this one has a cold breeze. Oh God, it's dark. My eyes are adjusting. This one's a little shorter. Oh, that was a nice tunnel. Those are some nice tunnels.
This was one of the favorite things I learned about on the entire ride. There was a massive forest fire in 1910, and they actually were able to use the train to save people by loading everyone up on a flat car and driving to a tunnel. Of course, you can pause the video and read the whole sign, but it's just so incredibly cool that this railroad was able to save lives like that.
This is almost too much downhill. It's kind of boring. It's not even a challenge. We don't even hardly have to pedal. We could have left the pedals at home. I can't reach.
The keys from last night.
I guess we'll go. They're not going. You ready?
Ben's still playing.
Ready, go.
We can just miss the bag back together. Wild.
I don't want pedaling. It's a chilly breeze. I can't see the end though. It must curve.
I like the silence.
178. This is a short one. Hey, this is where we should have eaten. Jeez.
We came across these people who had gotten a flat on one of their bikes, and we did bring a patch kit and extra tubes, but unfortunately the flat seemed to be due to the valve stem, and obviously you cannot patch that, and we didn't have any tubes that fit their bikes.
3, go. I said 3 and then I said go.
We got a flat on our tandem on the back wheel here, so we were going to patch that. But while we were sitting here getting the wheel off, my sister noticed that my mom's tire looked like this.
How are you riding your bike, Mom? What do you mean?
In case you can't tell, the tire is so dry rotted that it is tearing apart due to the pressure of the inner tube. Fortunately, we're fairly close to the end, so we're going to get our tire patched up and just hope that Mom's bike makes it.
First parking lot.
Okay. You ready? And go.
You're low, but you're not flat. You guys almost made it.
Almost. Mom made it apparently.
So what we're doing right now is waiting for the shuttle. We're going to take it back up to the end of the first tunnel, and then we actually get a ride back through the first tunnel, which is kind of neat because it's the longest one.
And this should be a specialty tag as well.
That's not what they told us when we called and such.
So you have 2 on each.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
someone collect them. We'll take those when we're all
Can you take your
done.
one?
No, because they're not
yeah,
going to be able to
we can.
hang these, actually.
I wondered, but yeah, even the website doesn't list tandems under all the specialty requirements.
All right, guys, how was the ride?
Good. Yeah, cool.
Awesome. You do know if you parked at East Portal, you're right through that tunnel. One more time. My name is Dawn. I'll be your shuttle bus driver. It's about a 30-minute ride, bottom to top, a lot of one-lane road going up. We'll see any kind of traffic out there. The one thing I ask, please stay in your seats. At any given time, I have to tap the brake, but I'll get you up as quick and safe as possible. Enjoy the ride. Shuttling up to 3. Because I've done it and I don't know. Alrighty.
Awesome. Thank you.
You betcha.
Ready to get muddy? Are you warm? Well, good. You're not going to be warm for much longer. You guys should point your lights at the ground. They're going to blind people. There's light going through it. There's a little shelter. We're on your left. Well, the bikes all made it, just barely, and now it's time to see if this old Subaru will make it home. We made it. Thanks for watching. I don't know if there'll be too much more biking adventures on the channel. Of course, like the video if you liked it, and leave a comment if you got anything to say about your experience on that trail. I thought it was pretty neat. I'll see you again next week. Bye.